Hello everyone. In this class we will learn what is a language. Forget everything about a Java, what you learn or what you know about a Java. Suppose think like it is the first video of your programming journey. So in this video I will tell you what is a language. Why we are learning a language. Okay. What is a language? This is the first video of a Java. Like Java is a programming language. Okay, it is a one yes, it is a programming language. C, C++, Java, Python that you all know. Okay, like Marathi is also one language. English is also one language. Then what is the difference between this language and Marathi language, English language, and other programming languages? Correct. So you should have knowledge about why we are writing a programs and why we should know the what is a language. Okay, so before learning any programming language we should know the every developer should know the what is a language. So can I say language is just a set of instructions? Language is just a set of instructions. Yes, but why we are using the language? Is there any specific purpose? For example, I am teaching to you. Okay, teaching is a one purpose, or may is the communication. With language we can do the communication with others. Yes, correct. So like this, when we use the programming language, can I say we can talk to computer, we can talk to computers. Yes, but computer can't understand the our language like a Marathi. For example, I my native language is a Marathi, Hindi or English, suppose. Okay, if I tell to computer build one software for me, is any chance computer listen my things what I want? No. That's why we need a computer language. I will give you one example. Suppose I want to know the factorial. Like I want to know the factorial of 5. 5 factorial. Okay. Then it's a 120. Everyone will give immediately the answer 120. But suppose if I want to know the factorial of a 120, then that is a question mark. Because that is a big value. Okay. So I will open my VS Code, or I will, you don't understand. Okay, suppose you don't know anything about the programs. Okay, just remember I'm typing something and getting something. So this is my Java program. I will write here. Just a minute. Just Java. Okay, that is find fact. Okay, find factorial. I want to show you how if I give some instruction to computer, then it will give me the factorial. So then you have a clear idea why we are learning the programming languages. Okay, that is the main point. Publish static. Why? Okay, take it. Okay, return something int. Oh, I will pass here some int. If the number is less than or equal to 1, simply it return 1. Oh, I'll write here one condition written n into is this find fact n minus 1. This is a recursion. It's not, you don't know. So don't worry. Enter one number. Factorial. What is this? Find fact. Okay, correct. When I run this some instruction, just remember what is a run or what is this ID, what I type. Don't think too much. Just why we are learning a programming language. Just focus on that thing and suppose run Java, enter one number like 5, then 120. Earlier I said the factorial of a 5 is 120. Like this, if I write here factorial of a 120, then it's 0. Why 0? Unable to store in internal. And suppose I will check 120. It's a big number. That's why it is not showing. So I will put here 5. I said 5. 5 means 120. Like this, if I write here 11, 12, 12, I will get big number. Okay. That's why it is not showing. It is unable to store or it is a too large number or crossing the range. So don't worry. So I give some instruction to computer like this instruction, and this is some programming language. It is a Java. So we are going to learn Java. This is the first video where we learn programming language. That is our point. So I think you have clear idea now why we are learning a programming language. I give some instruction to computer and it will give me some output. That's why we are learning a programming language. For example, for our easiness, when I do my some complex calculations with manually, it is taking too much time, and it is sometimes it is impossible because it will take uh, much time, and that is the issue. We don't have time. Okay, So can I say to simplify our work, we are learning a programming language to build something software, some build software that makes our task easy. Okay, are you understanding? That is the point. So that's why we are learning a programming language. I think you understood. First of all, what is a language? Language is just a set of instruction. Like what is a set of instruction? Can I say it is a one instruction? It is one instruction. Or if you are going in native languages like English or Hindi or Marathi, there are some grammatical, some instructions are available, some set of sentences also available. That is called as a language. So in programming language, there are two components. First one is the semantics and second one is the syntax. So what is the syntax and semantics? So syntax is the structure. Our body has also structure like our head as at the top, our whole body is in the middle, our leg in the bottom. Okay. Like this, every programming language has some structure. Okay. That is called as a semantics. No, that is called as a syntax. Okay. If I want to write some program, then you should be write like that only. You need to follow some instruction that is called as a syntax. And semantics means you have to follow some rules while typing the program. You can't write one lowercase in uppercase. So that is not a correct programming practice. Or if you have a habit to do that, you have to leave that habit because tomorrow onwards you are going to become a programmer because you are taking one step to ahead to learn a programming language like Java. So this is the first day of a Java learning. Suppose, for example, this is a one person and right here one person he want to learn a programming languages. Okay, this is a computer. Suppose this person want to communicate with computer, then he should know the programming language. Okay, like computer languages are many: C, C++, Java, Python, whatever you want to learn. If this person want to communicate with the computer, then he should know the programming language. And computer understand only zero and ones. Okay. Then how computer will convert programming language into zero and one? That is my question. For that, there is a predefined some softwares are available that we call as a translators that will convert our programming language into the machine language. Machine language means the zero and one language only. Okay, so can I say translator will converts programming languages into machine language? Because computer is a one machine, correct? And machine can't understand our language. Our programming language also consists some English words, or then it unable to understand. That's why the people's given up some translator that will automatically convert, or if you provide some instruction, then it will convert programming languages into machine language. Machine language means the zero and one language. I hope you understand what is a language and why we have to learn a programming language, because to communicate with a computer or machines. Okay. So in this lecture, that I want to say only. That's why I record this lecture. If you have doubt about how translator will work, what is different types of translators are available in the market, then tell me in a comment box. Definitely, I will do video on that. So thank you everyone. Bye bye. Take care.